In this pencast, we're going to be learning to solve word problems involving the applications of sequences and series. So this problem says you have a petri dish with 1 square millimeter of a mold that doubles in size every day. What area will it cover in 1 month? Alright, so the first step in this problem is for us to just draw out this situation so we can figure out what we're actually dealing with. So on day 0, our picture will look like this. The mold will be 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter. Alright, so on day 1, that size doubles, which means instead of being 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter, we're now going to have 2 of these squares. So we're going to be at 2 millimeters by 1 millimeter. Okay, so now on day 2, the same thing happens. It doubles again. So now, instead of having 1 millimeter by 2 millimeters, we're going to have like a square, 2 millimeters by 2 millimeters. Alright, so let's go back and look at the areas here. So on day 0, our area is 1 millimeter squared. On day 1, our area is 2 millimeters squared. On day 2, our area is 4 millimeters squared. Alright, and so let's go on and do one more day. So day 3 doubles again. So what we have looks something like this. Which is going to be 4 millimeters by 2 millimeters. Which means that that area is going to be 8 millimeters squared. Alright, so now that we've drawn a picture of the situation, we should be able to do step 2, which is write the formula. So if we look at the areas that we have on day 0, 1, 2, and 3, we can see that they're all powers of 2. So on day 0, we actually have 2 to the 0th as our area. On day 1, we have 2 to the 1st as our area. So that means that our formula is going to be a sub n is equal to 2 to the n. Okay, so if we want to check that, we can go ahead and plug in. So day 0, we have 2 to the 0, which is 1. Then we have 2 to the 1, which is 2. 2 to the 2, which is 4. And then 2 cubed, which is 8. So that matches up with the pictures we've drawn so far. And also, just something to note, always start at day 0. If we had started in day 1, we wouldn't have been able to come up with the same formula. Alright, so step 3 now is going to be using the summation. So we write the summation like this. It's the summation symbol. Since we started at day 0, we need to say from n equals 0. And let's assume that a month has 30 days, so we'll go to 30 of our formula, which is 2 to the n. Okay, so we also need to write out that we're assuming that a month is equal to 30 days. Alright, so from here, we need to do our last step, which is to expand that summation. Alright, so to expand the summation, we're going to have 2 to the 0 plus 2 to the 1 plus 2 squared plus 2 to the 3rd all the way up to 2 to the 30th. So if you go ahead and solve that, punch that all in your calculator, you're going to get this. 147,483,647. So as you can see, that's over 2 billion millimeters squared, which is very large. So if you wanted to convert that into feet, just to give you a better idea of what kind of number we're talking about here, we know that 1 millimeter is equal to 0.003 feet. So 1 millimeter squared is equal to 0.000006 feet squared. Alright, so this 2 billion feet is going to be about 18,000 feet squared. So that is a very, very large number. So this right here is our final answer for the area that the mold would cover in 1 month.